So this weekend we were actually supposed to be down in Melton for the first round of the National Drivers' Championship, which is, a circuit boat championship for, they're known as bad boats, blown alcohol displacement boats. They're basically forced induction things, big block shavs.
They're the coolest boats.
Yeah, a couple of thousand horsepower. That's what me and Hayden have, although they're not ready to be raced yet. But the first round of this series was meant to be in Melton this weekend, but or last weekend I should say. But they've had no rain down there, and the weir has lost all its water through all the farming and everything, so they had to postpone it, and they're not sure on the date yet. It may be at a different venue, it may be later in the year, but anyway, that's round one.
Melton's a pretty big backer of the sport too, which is
they
disappointing to see them lose an event.
Yeah, Rob's kind of one of the main drivers of this NDC as well, so bit of a shame, and it's a good track, Melton. It's a good little atmosphere place. Everyone's sort of condensed on a nice big hill where you can see the whole lot on the hill.
Yeah, great watching.
Yeah,
great place to watch.
So we'll probably do reviews on that as we go through the year when the rounds are coming up.
Hopefully it's all good news from the two of us.
Yeah, we'll let you know as the events are coming up, and our predictions and all that sort of stuff, and we'll give it a rundown after it's done and we get back after watching or competing.
We're going to try and get to some of the rounds.
Yeah, so at the moment round one, which was meant to be round two, is going to be at Yarrawonga, alongside the EC Griffith Cup, which is the I believe it's the second oldest motorsport trophy in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, I think it's the eldest, but I think it's the oldest Australasian in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a big deal. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, 95 years this year, I think I've seen.
Nah, it's a lot longer than that. I went to the 101st one. I got a T-shirt from the 101st one.
Yeah, right.
The Massport was 100 last week.
Probably 10,
yeah, that's what I couldn't. They posted something up today, but
no, the EC Griffith Cup is definitely the longest.
That's what I thought too.
The eldest, I'm pretty sure it's the second eldest in the Southern Hemisphere motorsport trophy. Anyway, we'll do a little Googling and get back to you with that. So yeah, that'll be round one. NDC will be down there, and we'll head down there, and if we're switched on and up, we might take all the gear down and maybe interview some people, and you can hear some interviews. Then round two, I believe, is at Laidley. Is that right?
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, so Laidley's up on in Queensland, a little bit west of Brisbane.
It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours west.
Yeah, probably an hour. Bit over.
I thought it was an hour west of Gold Coast.
Brisbane, Gold Coast.
We should know that.
Same.
It's just into Queensland anyway, in the inland side.
87 kilometres west of Brisbane.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm keen to go up there and watch that track, because it's not our typical track with the big long straights and sharp corners at each end. It's a triangle, and it's really short straights, like 400 metre straights. Makes it really racy and entertaining. But
yeah, probably not great for the boats that are looking for big straight line speed. It's good for the little boats that are good for around the out of the corner.
That's the good thing about this series. They go to a variety of different tracks, so it suits all the different boats. Everyone gets a fair run.
Yep.
That's what's so good about it. And then after Laidley, I think we head to Windsor in September. That'll be round 3, possibly, depending on when Melton gets back going again. And maybe if Melton hasn't gone by then, Melton will be the final round. But at the moment, Windsor's going to be the final round.
So they run in the calendar year, not our season year.
Yeah. I don't really know what the deal with that is, but it's probably, I don't know, makes it a little bit difficult, I guess, license-wise and all that sort of stuff, but for a points thing, it doesn't really matter when it starts and finishes, I guess.
No.
Yeah, Windsor's always suck, because you're paying like the first round back straight into the new season.
Yeah, 3 weeks into the season, it goes spectacular.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a point system on. They have hot laps. You get points for your hot lap. Whoever's fastest gets top points. Or as they go down loose, you get less and less, and so on. And then you have heats, which are determined from your hot laps. And then there's finals and stuff, and there's points on all rounds. So and then the winner is not necessarily the fastest guy. It's the guy that's
on
the
consistency.
most consistent. Yeah, he hangs around as at every race meeting. I love the idea of a series. It's better than the one-off race meetings. I competed in the Trojan Cup a couple of times as a 6-litre, and lucky enough to win it. I won it once on my own, once sharing the boat with my dad over the season, and Dad's won it once on his own as well. And the series, it's a good thing having the most consistent boat. The year I actually won, I never won a race for the season.
But the winners would have a DNF or something like that, and
I was always up the pointy end and collecting good points, and then you just need the ones that are winning all the races. If they have a malfunction or something like that, then you slip straight on by them. So. And I think that's better for the sport in general. The more boats you can get out there that are more consistent, it puts on a better show. Yeah. And this Nationals Drive Sim, it's all on TV too, on 7 Mate and then 7 Plus. So if you miss the episode when it goes live to air, you can download the app and get on it from there as well.
Yeah, it's a really cool way to find it when you search through on your telly. Go on the 7 app and search for power boats. Yep. And then there's a really cool looking boat doing a massive wheel stand as the display picture. It's pretty cool.
I wonder whose boat that is.
Yeah.
And I bet it wasn't on purpose.
There's been lots of them not on purpose. Now, it's heaps better now that we've done a heap of work to the bottom of the boat.
So, that's the Battery World National Drivers' Championship as it is. Hopefully that goes well this year, and yeah.
It's slowly kicking off, like slowly pulling in sponsors with the TV coverage and whatnot.
Yeah.
That hopefully just goes and it'll go to heaps of different clubs around the country eventually once they're got a bit of backing.
It pretty much only started last year. It started the year before that, but it was only a single round thing just to test the waters. But over the whole season last year, which I believe was four rounds, I think, Melton, Adelaide, Windsor and Yarrawonga.
Yep.
And the TV, the viewers from the TV were over 300,000. So it's pretty handy to just put yourself out there and potentially make the sport.
Yeah, it's a good way to draw in sponsors.
Yeah.
At least you've got something to say, yes, we're on TV, not just, just run down the river.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they were doing they're doing some pretty good work getting some sponsors. I'd never even heard of this one. They announced another one come up the other day, 57 Kind. It's a skincare mob that's jumped into sponsor. So we're not just promoting to people that already like boat racing. We're actually getting recognised elsewhere, and realistically everyone that's going racing, they've got people that want to do some skincare. So it's not a roundabout sponsor. It's a pretty good
sideways powerboat racing is one of the coolest motorsports on the planet, and as John Backer said a long time ago, it's one of the best kept secrets in motorsport.
It has to be.
Not for too much longer though, with it being all over TV.
No,
well, hopefully, because
it needs to get out there.
Yeah, it's
otherwise we're gonna struggle with affording it.
Yeah, look, it's you go to supercars and you may get like access to a driver during a sighting session, but with boat racing, you're going to the same food van that the boat drivers are going to. Like, you're literally in the same spot. Yeah. Like, you can just meet someone buying your lunch.
100%. We're always wandering through the crowd because we generally have half of our teams or our better halves sitting on the bank with kids and whatnot watching. So we're always wandering through the crowd. It's easy to get, and we're all approachable. It's easy to get hold of us.
Yeah, if you ever see a boat driver you like in the pits, always go up and be polite, because if you go up and just force yourself on there, they're usually going to say what the hell's going on, and get scared. But yeah, you just go and have a chat to someone. They'll always, most of the time, they'll say hello.